Alright, so guys, this is the same session. I'm just restarting my timer. And I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Ooh, you got ore? You can need a pickaxe. Boy, what I look like? A smith? Like Will Smith. Or Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But yeah. It's interesting. Talking all day. Ooh, what is that? Is that a nerd? It's interesting talking all the time. It's interesting. That's not what I was about to say. In all honesty, I was going to say it's interesting, like talking. Come on, Wolf, fight me. It's interesting talking. Shit, motherfucker, where are you going? Where are you going? Motherfucker, die. Okay. It's interesting. Ooh, a mutilation mod would also be good. It's interesting talking in a public space and realizing like the level at which you want to be vulnerable and be like open in that public space. So it's interesting. Whoa. Ha. She doesn't have like a butt. It's kind of just like floating floating legs. So that's like cool. So yeah, just like the level at which you want to share yourself, because there is like a level of fear associated with that. You see like a lot of the outlandish people, quote unquote outlandish people, that share like a lot of their self, a lot of their pain, a lot of their insecurity, publicly, just for whatever reason. Even like if it's to get money or whatever, like whatever. Shit, I saw that. That irritated me. Like in sincerity, that irritated me. I'm gonna heal anyway. I might as well not waste it. But it's interesting to see the people who share themselves like a little bit more willingly and like do like more quote unquote outlandish things. It's interesting because it's like Tyler the Creator doesn't give a fuck. Who else? Like Eric Andre doesn't really give a fuck. But it's also like helpful. Like Kanye clearly does not give a fuck. And it's like really helpful to see. Because like based on like the conversations that we've had, like public persona, etc., etc. It's all a simulation at the end of the day, and like you're kind of just using like these methods of displaying like hyper realism or realism in any ways, displaying the falls, displaying the falls, but displaying the faults as well. Like I think it helps people become more grounded in their own like personal reality. It's a wizard. You gotta be careful with wizards. It's a mage probably. I killed him before he killed me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's dead. I'm the GOAT. Yeah, just I think ultimately when it comes to like society, it'll help like people become more grounded, like in their own like reality. Because public perception and like not public perception, like the simulation of like public perception is like booty. It's booty, it really is. Like because it's like, why are you like showing people like a falsity? Like it does not help them in the long run. And you know, like I'm not gonna act like I'm always going to stay like the same. Like I'm not gonna act like the next like video I'm gonna have like a different opinion. And that's okay. Like that's how people are. Like we're finicky, and it's fine to be like finicky. Like I think at a certain point, like society just wanted to show people that we can be resolute, and disciplined, which is good. It's good to be like resolute and disciplined in your convictions. But at a certain point, it's like you're stripping like other people's like reality and humanity by placing them in this like box of like who they are, what they can be, who they are / what they can be, and it's not helpful at a certain point. You're removing like the reality just because it's what you've been taught. and you don't know any better. Yeah, that was just on my mind. Yeah, man. Reality kind of sucks at certain points. I missed that jump and I feel bad. He was a failure. Like, we're so busy, like, displaying, like, successes. Like, what if I talk about social media? Do you see anybody on social media? And this is, like, co-opted from, like, a point somebody else made that I remember on YouTube. But still, I still resonated with it, and I understand what he meant. Like, do you see anybody on social media, like, posting their failures? No. Like, no one's going to show you that. Like, people aren't showing you their failures. They're not showing you, like, a real sense of self. But it's a simulation, and it's easy to get immersed in that simulation. Because another point of simulation is immersion. I just said that for myself, just so I can remember. Because immersion is also important. Oh, shit. That scared me. That scared me. People don't show their failures. People don't show their vulnerabilities. People don't show the trappings of their actual, like, selves. So it's, like, difficult. Like, and it also, like, paints a false dichotomy, a false perception of, like, people. Like, it gives you these, what? Is that me? Yeah, that was me, sorry. It paints a false, like, interpretation of people. Like, it makes you expect people to be a certain way, and when they're not, you're going to get upset because you had, like, these lofty expectations of the perfect human being, and interacting with them has not been what you thought it was going to be. But that's, like, stupid. And I'm saying this, like, in an ideal because I know that I'm definitely, like, interacted with it. I'm definitely, like, in this system as well. Like, I'm not, like, speaking, like, outside of the system or, like, from an outside perspective. I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty clear, like, that expectations can kill you in a certain way. It will ruin your day. It will cause you distress. It will cause your body to break down. Because of the stress, it will cause your mental health to break down. And mental health, of course, will ultimately result in your physical health being, like, deteriorated. I knew that was kind of cool. I was happy about that. I was proud of that. I was really proud of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really proud. Because I heard something, I was like, oh, what is that? And I turned around, I was like, like, I got it. And it was, like, right on turn. I turned around and swing. Like, I knew, because I did know. I was happy. Okay, like, let me have my happiness. But it creates this expectation of people. Like, you want people to be like cartoons. You want people to be like cartoons. You want people to be always happy. You want people to always forgive easily. You want people to be able to handle their emotions and handle their inner psyches based on the false simulations that you've come to expect and come to create your reality. Social media has been, like, an extremely dangerous tool, but simultaneously an extremely helpful tool. Like, there's a dichotomy that exists there. It's been extremely dangerous because it's painting one half of a picture, but it's presenting it to you as if it's a whole picture. There's so much, the level of immersion when it comes to social media is so high that it makes you believe that that's how people actually are, and you get set in that. But people don't exist that way. People don't exist how they are, like, on social media. He's gonna hit me with some magic. You hoe! You're a hoe! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die! Shit! Mother sucker. Mother trucker. Mother bucker. That was irritating. Yeah, so, you know, people and reality. I just got irritated as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I knew I should have saved after I fought those first two skeletons, but I didn't. And now, like, I'm like, oh, like, fuck this shit. Yeah, but, like, it just paints a false perception. Paints a false perception that's not, like, real, but it paints it, it plays it up as if it is real, but it's not. Like, social media is not, like, real people. Why is it helpful? Because it's a connection. It's a connection and it's convenient. It kind of gives way to the concept of like convenience and like social like convenience. Like it's an interesting like invention.
Move along. I am a Thormore Justiciar on important. We are special envoy.
Let's save. We're gonna kill them. We're gonna save scum it up, of course.
The Aldmeri Dominion. What do you think of dead?
Damn! I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat them. I want that elven armor though.
What was that? Here.
Come on, bro. Hey! I shouldn't have used all those healing potions earlier. That's on me. I'm gonna try again because I'm a fool. Come on, bro. You gonna hit me with that? You gonna hit me with that? Really? I think we do ourselves a disservice. I'm not gonna do it again. I think we do ourselves a disservice by trying to limit people. Like there's a veil of professionalism. That's something I was talking about, like maybe like last semester when I was an undergrad. Now I'm a grad. There's a veil of professionalism that we limit ourselves with. By trying to maintain this veil of professionalism, we kind of like remove the understanding that we can have within ourselves. And when we remove the understanding that we can have within ourselves, we like show like a sincere like dip in consideration. When we show a sincere dip of consideration, we show a sincere like dip in the quality of the things that we can create. Because we're so like focused and caught up on like maintaining this like public perception that we can't really get anything like done how it should be or in like a qualitative way. The best teams like are teams that like know each other. That's like a fact. Like it's like proven. Like the best, like the highest quality always comes from like teams that are friends, teams that are like related. If you know someone on a personal level, you know how to communicate with them more efficiently than you would if you know someone within the veil of professionalism. It's just better. It's just a better idea. Like people are so like worried about like hiding and covering themselves that they like it's freaky. Like they break down like and can't really keep track of like emotions, and that shows like a lack of efficiency and like communication like ultimately dips. So it like from like if I like, and that was like more of a capitalistic standpoint, but if I'm taking that standpoint, it still doesn't make sense to keep this like veil of professionalism. But this is of course like going off the tangent from the social media tangent. And I don't want to like and you know, like as I'm saying this, I don't want to like create the consistency or create the idea that this is me. Every time I'm going to play games, I'm going to talk about something deep, and that's going to be like my personality, my public perception, and that's what we're doing. We're doing like deep things, like that Black Mirror episode with Daniel Kaluuya, in which like he was talking about some deep shit, and then he got an upgrade in his like own personal like simulation, and he was like one of the people who like made it on the like star thing. And now he became like a person part of the simulation. Like I want to like be like free. I want to be free to like create like whatever I want. Is that a healing? No, that's booze. I want to be free to like be whoever I want, like on camera. I want to be free to express myself. Ultimately, and whether that comes with changes, whether it comes with failures, so be it. Like I just want to show myself, I guess, show myself to the world and not be afraid to do so. Where does that door lead? So that is going to be the end of this video. But I think I'm going to start up another one right quick. And that's probably going to be my last one for the day. Maybe not. I don't know. I want to finish this game today. I said that a couple videos ago. But in any event, like, this has been nice. And I will see you guys next time.